welcome back to my channel. So I'm just going to do a quick video recap of my last 2-3 days and tell y'all what happened in my last few days. First and foremost, make sure you subscribe to my channel so when I drop a new video you guys will know. You guys please excuse the lighting is going to be on and off because in my room and I did not feel like turn on the light, and hopefully I can call it early tonight because mama is tired. So first, on to better news, y'all. Good news first. We are 27 weeks today. Yeah. Okay, so you guys, y'all know 27 weeks is very special and dear to my heart because my youngest, Kyrie, came at 27 weeks and 3 days. So to make it to 27 weeks is amazing. And that makes me officially waiting 10 weeks until baby boy is here. I know, y'all. 10 weeks. That's like that. Like, y'all gotta think, like, I just did 7 weeks ago. I was halfway there, 20 weeks. Like, it's just, time really be flying, yo. Like, flying. You know, y'all know February is gonna go like this. March is my baby shower, gonna go like this. It's just like, oh, so much. But anyways, y'all. So, let me tell y'all what really happened. So, the last few days, like 3 or 4 days, right, I started having like a little cough because y'all know the boys are always sick. And it's crazy because they really haven't been out the house at all. Like, they haven't been out the house. But I went out the house maybe twice. Literally maybe twice. I had to go grocery shopping like one time. No, like, I've been out the house 3 times total. So I went grocery shopping like twice. And then since last Friday, since it all been snowing. And actually I did that before it snowed. So that don't even really count. So I really went out like twice. And then I went out, so I was fine. And the last few days, I was just having like a little cold, whatever. So Friday comes, which was this past Friday, and their dad was like, hey, I want the kids, da 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 da. So I'm like, all right, cool. Took them over there, and I had to do my 1-hour glucose test. So I did my 1-hour glucose test, failed that, unfortunately. So after my glucose test, my best friend Ebony had texted me like, hey, you want to come over? Like, what you doing today? I'll cook for you, whatever. So I was like, oh, yeah, bitch, I'm on the way. You know I ain't never turning down no food. But we end up going to Mad Max. So we were literally outside for those 2 seconds. Yet again, y'all, I was fine. Like, I just had a little bit of cough every now and then. Was fine. We went out to Mad Max. We went back to her house. We was chilling like until like 11:30 at night. I was like playing with her daughter, everything. Everything was cool. When I got home, y'all, I promise y'all, I almost collapsed. I could not catch my breath. I couldn't go to sleep. I couldn't. Mind you, when I left her house, y'all, it was like 3 degrees outside. Like, literally. So it really felt like -10. But I was like in and out, you know, but that's all it takes. So I get home. I'm like taking breathing treatments, using my inhaler, like running it back. I should have went to the emergency room that night, but I was like, I don't want to drive this late, and I don't want to get in the car. Like, you know, I don't want to be in the car. Like, you know, get up. I'm too out of breath. Like, I didn't have the energy. And I just really thought it was going to subside. Like, I'm like, it's whatever. It's just like a sore throat. And I'm probably catching like a chest cold or something. So maybe that's what it is. But it'll go away in like a day or two, right? Morning, I got up in the morning. I said, oh no, I'm on my way. I'm going. So I told my boyfriend, like, go put gas in my car. As soon as he pulled back up, y'all, I didn't even wait time for him to get out the car. I was already in the car. Drove myself. I could not walk. I was so out of breath. Luckily, I was able to park right into the garage. Unfortunately, they don't have valet on the weekend, so that sucked. But I was able to park, like, right when you turn into their garage, and there's, like, emergency, like, parking. You can park right there, get on the thing, walk down, and I had somebody push me to the emergency room department. I get to the emergency room department, y'all. I'm thinking they about to tell me, like, you know, your asthma is just bad. You'll be cool. You know, blah, blah, blah. So, because I couldn't catch my breath, or like we're about to do an EKG, just to make sure you don't have no blood clots in your chest because you are pregnant. Sometimes that can cause you. But, you know, it's like This wasn't a regular, like, you're just fat and pregnant, and that's why you can't catch your breath. But no. So I did an EKG, and I had to do a CT scan. Had to get an IV. So the EKG said I was tachycardic, whatever it's mean. But basically, your heart is beating super fast, like super, super fast, which it was. Usually your resting heart rate is like 100, around there. Mine was like 120, 130, no, mine was like 130, 140, and it stayed there. And I'm like, oh my gosh, like whatever. So I'm like, okay. So I do the CT scan, found out the results. And that shit that they gotta run through your stuff, I forgot what it's called, but they gotta put it through your system. It's like highlights your insides basically. So it said that I had a small ammonia. So I'm like, oh my god, now I have that. So that was making my asthma way worse, and that's why I couldn't breathe or catch my breath. So they're loading me up with steroids, load me up with breathing treatments. I'm like, oh my god, this is like the worst. Making sure, y'all know me, I'm worried about me, but I'm more so worried about the baby. I just want to make sure he wasn't in distress, which he wasn't, because they monitored him. They put him on a baby monitor. He was fine. He was moving around like crazy, more than he already did, because I was taking so many steroids and albuterol. So officially, they were like, yeah, we're definitely admitting you to the hospital, because no. And I was like, I wouldn't even feel comfortable going home breathing like this. Like, I could not even finish a sentence without being like I sound like I was like 500 pounds. Like, it sounded like crazy. So finally I got upstairs around like 8 probably. And I was there from I got there at like 10:30, 11 o'clock. So I was downstairs for a while, getting breathing treatments, getting steroids. And throughout the night I was getting like breathing treatment, steroids, getting monitored. I had like EKG things on. I was still like tachycardic, whatever. I forgot what it's called, but they gave me an EKG and it was still showing that my heart rate was fast, but there was like no blood clots, which is good. Baby boy was fine. He was moving around. Then they're like, let me test your sugar. My sugar was high as shit because one, it looks like, now I'm hoping that I actually don't have gestational diabetes, even though I felt the first one. It might work out for the second one, so I have to take a 3-hour. But steroids, I didn't know. If you're taking steroids make your sugar go up, and I didn't know that. So now I'm gonna have to wait like a good probably like month before I can take what was I supposed to say? Before I can take the 3-hour, because obviously it's like the steroids are going to be in my system, so I have to wait. So there's that, and then let me see. So I was upstairs, he was monitoring, testing my sugar. So now, y'all, I have to check my sugar 4 times a day. I have to pinch my little finger. They give me like a little diabetes thing, which I'm used to, because I had to do it with my first. I didn't have to do it with my second, because I actually had gestational diabetes with my first one. My sugar was so high all the time, and I wasn't even on steroids or anything. Yeah, so now I have to check my sugar 4 times a day. And yeah, y'all. But baby boy, me, I'm good. I'm recovering. And I'm just looking forward to having my baby shower next month. Trying not to stress out too much, because I still gotta pay stuff and all this stuff. But that's besides the point. I'm just glad I'm here and I can breathe. I can move around without having to sound like a 500-pound lady. I do feel old having to take all this medicine and stuff, but anything to keep me and baby boy good. And he is like kicking like crazy like right now. But other than that, y'all, that has been my last 48, 72 hours. It was crazy and scary, but I know the signs, y'all. And I just kept on thinking, I'm like, dang, the way I was feeling, that's how my son be feeling when he is having that bad asthma attack. And I'm just like, oh my God. He's always gets a million with his asthma. And I just be like, oh my God, like that feeling, and like you being like a little kid, like that's just horrible. But I'm glad, and I hope my son does not get sick no more through this winter time, because if me and him both was like that, I don't know how I would have survived, for real. But I'm doing good. Baby boy's doing good. And we are officially 27 weeks. And we're going to make it 10 more weeks. Okay? But to update y'all, to keep y'all updated, make sure y'all hit that subscribe button. Thanks for tuning in. And I love you. Bye.